Hello, 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 and welcome back to Super Metroid. I've been practicing and practicing, and I think I've finally got everything I need to pull off my top 1000 run. Problem is, having everything I need and actually pulling off the run is proving to be more difficult than I assumed. More different than I assumed, because it's not just a matter of having the right pattern or skills, it's a matter of getting it all off in one run. If you look below, you'll see that my sum of best segments is actually very close to 1 hour, which means if you take the absolute best I've performed on this recorded split thing every single time and just assume that I pull off my best ever. Hang on. Then it turns out I'm already pretty close to 1 hour, 1 minute. A little bit better than that. That being said, those have all been pulled off over the course of a month across different runs, not in the same run over and over and over. So that's not a realistic time for me yet. It's a theoretical maximum, assuming I gain no new skills and have optimized every segment. Alright, I'm gonna try the right jump. Almost had it. Got it that time. Don't slow down. Don't slow down. Don't slow down. Don't slow down. There you go. That was good. That was very good. So, what I'm thinking is I'm probably going to be able to get that 103 or low 104, get top 1000. But in order to actually make the break to perfect sum of bests, my sum of bests is going to need to be closer to 55 or 56 for me to finally get lucky enough to hit the sub 1 hour, most likely. And in order for that to happen, I'm going to have to pick up one or two big skips or new tricks. Maybe baby skip to give me an extra 30 seconds against Mother Brain might be one of them. Or something like that. Hey, there we go. Not a gold split or anything, but very good. Apparently the last time I was better than that was a while back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Last couple runs I've done, I've actually messed up Mock Ball and then got it right after. So, definite chance to get ahead there. I've also missed early Kraid quite a bit, so another chance to get ahead there. I'll be real, my PB currently has some glaring failures in it. Bolt Moon is the most obvious, but missing early Kraid and missing Mock Ball stand out as well. And it honestly makes me eager to contest my current existing best. But one major thing happened between then and now, and that is I have practiced Dragon and Phantoon a lot. Actually, I actually put a little bit of time, not a lot, just a little bit of time into the Bolt Wound fight on the practice ROM, and I realized something. Charged beams, including ice, deals as much damage, if you have the spacer, as super missiles. So I can save on super missile ammo by killing him with charge weapons, provided I'm not getting that moment where I get to spam supers. So if he sticks his head out of the wall, of course go supers. But if he's not sticking his head out of the wall, I might as well just kill him with beam weapons. And beam weapons are a lot easier to aim against him because they're so wide with the spacer. I'm sorry, spacer. So, yeah. That's probably, I don't know for sure, I'll wait till I get there before I speak out of turn, but that's probably going to be my approach this run. That was great. It was very, very good ascent. One failed hop, otherwise pretty much perfect. No turtle bump. What just happened? No, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop. Not fair, not fair, not fair. Mash of shame. It's really unfortunate. That was looking like a perfect gold split, and I actually went and hit the home button. It was a gold split, but it should have been much better. It's going to be extremely difficult to match that speed, though. Just die already. You know, I've had runs on this game where 610 was where he started breaking apart, and here I am, 610 leaving his room. It's a very it's a solid buffer to give up by falling off a ledge, eh? Alright, there goes all my speed advantage. That's the you know, as tight, as awesome as it is to think in terms of I need to get ahead on everything and any theoretical loss is still a loss. In practice, times are half a second here and there is not a big deal at my level of skill. How it thinks I have a 23% chance of a PB based on a 1 second advantage or 2 second advantage is beyond me. I think that has more to do with the fact that it's valuing my most recent runs highly, and in my most recent runs I've done so much better and gotten so many gold segments that there's a lot of room for improvement. So it's gambling on me getting some of those improvements. That is a reasonable assumption. Alright, here goes. It's all coming down to this. Jump. I got the jump. Down, down, right. Down, down, right. Nope, got the bounce. Damn. I don't get it, man. I'm getting this in practice every time. It's like I'm cursed in the real run. Yep, that was really bad. That was really bad. And thanks to the bounce, it's actually even worse than my missed skip the last time. Or my missed super the last time. HP loss here is actually a big deal. I'm gonna try not to stop for HP all the way through Kraid. And if I have low HP against Mini Kraid, I don't get supers off him. I need those supers to kill Kraid, so it's very important not to lose too much HP on the way. I'm gonna disable that button somehow. Good. 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 Perfect. Perfect speed. Actually very good. That's really unfortunate. Getting hit by that guy right when I did. These guys never give HP. They don't actually never give HP, it just feels like they never give HP. I've gotten a lot better at that. Instantly jumping up instead of waiting for me to be not opening the door when I do it. I used to do the thing where I would stop after entering the room, make a jump to make sure I had cleared the door, take a shot at that block, drop down, and then spin jump up for the spacer. The fact that you can just use your momentum to be off the door. Relatively new addition to my tech. Nice. Got there eventually. Yes! Whenever I get a good health pickup there, it pretty much takes away any concerns I have that I'll run out of health for this part. Because even if something like that happens, I'm okay. And we're in. We got traffic light timings going green, yellow, red. Small claw, charge. Big claw, face. Simple, patience. Fake out. Plug him, plug him, plug him. Game. Okay, we did get quick crade. So even with 3 failed attempts to get in, our timing is good. Proving once again the value of good traversal, right? Quick crade could barely compensate for a bad traversal. Well, this isn't technically quick crade, it's slow quick crade. But who's counting? Me, apparently. Okay, I'm making some progress here. I owe it to myself to watch people who are faster than me do this and see how they do it without having to kill these guys. Because I know it's possible, but I don't know how to do it with anything resembling consistency. I would rate us as being roughly tied going into this next segment. Now, unfortunately, we're up against a near gold split, so not expecting much out of this in terms of time game. Neither this nor Vintune. Just holding it even would be good enough. Our real time game is going to be Meridia, hopefully. What part of Meridia? Literally all of it. Dragon, Ball Wound, none of it was fast. If we can pull off a Shine Spark Dragon kill and a fast Bot Wound and a fast traversal, we could be 2 minutes up. Easy. How do I feel about running in? Not bad. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, 3 supers is plenty. We don't need to stop for ammo. I just can run for it. Last time I made a run at the game was the first time I'd screwed up wave beam in a very long time. So we'll try not to repeat that same error. Though in fairness, screwing up wave beam isn't... Nothing is a big deal individually. It's all 15-20 second increments, right? Except bosses. You die on a boss, you lose the run. So that's, I guess, a big deal by definition. There we go. Finally getting the hang of that particular angled shot. Finally. This room, on the other hand, I still haven't figured out my pattern for. I see good players go into Morph Ball and swim through the lava, so I'm feeling like that's correct, but I don't know when and how to make it worth my while. We're 5 seconds behind going into here, so that hit counts for something. That's a perfect bubble skip. Perfect bubble skip. Perfect. That's the last time it's easy to run. Now all running comes with tricks attached. 13th out of 47th place. Upper in the pack. Really owe it to myself to see how the best players handle that particular run and end with that door open, because, you know, flying through there and getting a free refill is pretty sweet. Although knowing my luck, the best players don't want a free refill. They're good with less ammo. Didn't repeat the same mistake. That's good. We're not gonna go for the giant leap. We're just gonna go out the lower door and come out the top. That is the plan. Thank you. Learning to be a little more aggressive on the fire button there does help a lot. As opposed to only taking the shots I know will hit. Good enough. Good enough. Not great, but I'll live. Not great, but okay. Not gonna lie, apart from one or two very, very minor double ups and mishops, this has been an amazing powerball loop. If I can manage to have a smooth ascent, or fast ascent even better, and not fall into the hellhole, then yeah, I might be tying my PB here. Which is exactly the sort of performance I need, considering that that was one of the best segments in my last run. "20 minutes in, this run is looking really promising. Max health? Unheard of. That's great. I do need that for Shine Sparks into Fantoon, after all. That was not great. To any Super Metroid skilled players who watch, is there a trick to making sure that I don't just keep crouching or hitting up on elevators before actually getting in them? Because it feels like that's a constant problem for me. There it is again. In terms of doing well for the run, it's not important that this be a gold split. That this be perfect. I don't need a gold split. But in terms of my pride, I really am hoping this ends up being a gold split, so every little mistake is bugging me. Yeah, not gonna happen. It's a shame. If I knew how to damage boost, I could have a shot, but nope. Okay, so that's set. Next. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Unexpected real-life interruption, as is tradition. So we're not actually doing very good right now. We are behind on a lot of metrics, but we are ahead on HP. That's something. And that was perfect. A couple more perfects like that and we'll be in business. It's gonna be tight. Got it. Got it! Okay, we aren't just ahead on HP, we are skyrocketing ahead on HP. Okay. We're one super shy, that is not a big deal. We have enough for the eyeball, that's what counts. Entering on 210, that's pretty much ideal. Do not forget to turn off the ice beam for your newest plan. Go. Alright, last time I tried this, pretty sure it was on stream and pretty sure the guy just did not drop health. This time, even if that happens, I'll still be in good shape because I have so much extra health. I say that and I immediately start losing health. Shot him off screen. I only just recently learned that that works, that you can shoot him quite a ways off screen. Oh, yes. One, two, three. Yay. That off-screen shot, man, is great. Great stuff. Come on, give you something to shoot at. One, two, three. How are you not dead yet? Really thought he'd be dead here. One, two, three. Got him. As predicted, not gonna gain a bunch of time on Fantoon, but hopefully reliably gonna kill him. Almost identical, actually, to my prior time. Actually want that extra HP. Okay, I do not have my head in the game for what I'm doing right now. I need to think a little bit faster. I need to get supers, of course. Then I need to dash up the stairs, kill one but not two atomics, get to the ceiling, powerbomb right but not left, and then rush to bot wound. Do I need to turn ice back on? Not yet. Before or during the bot wound fight, yes, because we're going to be trying to kill him with beams. That's correct. Try not to kill that next one. Alright, we saved a lot of time there by not killing him unnecessarily. That was good. Got everything in one that time. That was huge. Where are you going? Don't disappear on me. When that guy decides to travel way to the right, it kills my time. But that was 135. A little bit slower than 130, but very reasonable. Alright, first place in the run that I can actually gain time. Not counting, of course, the mock ball that I missed. Okay, I was still apparently on power bombs there. How many more power bombs do I need? I need one for the tube in Meridia, and I do need one more, so now I have both. So now we can devote all our energies into making the distance. Oh, pulled off the jump. You guys don't know how rarely that ever happens. Alright. Alright, to get to Bot Boon, we're gonna get the gravity suit, get kicked out, jump across the pit, try to avoid the missiles, probably fail and get the missiles, that's fine. Down, down, through the hellhole, drop the shaft. Do we or do we not get the energy pickup? I don't feel confident enough in my Bot Wound fight that I can get there with post-Shine Spark energy in Meridia. So I'm gonna get the pickup, but I'm gonna keep in mind that I need to be practicing Bot Wound so that I don't need the HP refill anymore. Because realistically, if I can get to Bot Wound with 100 energy, that should be enough. It's not, but it should be. Like, I should have that fight figured out enough that it's not a problem. Good. Oh, I got it! I got it! Ha! Those rockets do not help me win the game in pretty much any context. They're, I guess, a teeny bit of added security against Mother Brain, maybe, but not really. If you can't shatter the Mother Brain tank in 20 basic rockets, or 10 basic rockets, or whatever, and then devote the rest plus super missiles, you're not doing it right. Zepskip is such a game changer that way. Okay. Here it goes. Try not to fall. Try not to fall. Another room that I really owe myself a half hour of practice in just to get the spike damage. If there's no other room in the game but that one that you've got figured out for damage boosting, you've picked the right one. Numbers is weird, man. You know, if I hadn't been a guy who used splits and tracked his time and done speedrunning, and someone said, how long does it take to get through all of Meridia, assuming you're playing fast, I would have predicted like 15-20 minutes at least, right? The fact that it's even possible to say, yeah, you'll get to Meridia and kill Bot Wound in 7 minutes sounds so bizarre. But from here, Bot Wound is dead in 5 minutes every time. That's amazing to me. Alright, another trick. Go to the right, not the left when that pops, because you can actually reach the ledge. Alright, climb. The plan here is to climb, so climb. Reveal the crab. Go before the fish. Perfect climb. Perfect climb. Crab supers. Hand off the Y button. Do not run. There you go. Third place now, first place in a second. And then what? Best pace ever was weeks ago, apparently. Ooh, hey, got a freebie out of that. Nice. The thing about deciding whether or not you could do something with less energy is you have to factor in any time you would have taken farming energy or picking up health pickups or killing an enemy hoping for one, right? Or any time that you would have taken a safer option or been more cautious because you were too low HP. I mean, pros don't have to worry about that. Pros have this all figured out and they already know the answer. Take the highest risk every single time, but us non-pros are not pros. Okay, we're in. Immediately do ice and go. 1, 2. There you go, see? That was a very respectable bot wound time. Brought about with very few super missiles used, which means, in theory, I don't have to grind super missiles here. I mean, I'm gonna, but I don't have to. Well, why am I gonna? What if I don't get super missiles here? How bad would that really be? I mean, I'm at full health. How long do I really want to spend here getting super missiles? There, that's a couple, right? Yeah, that's 11. That's fine. That's fine. But I've done this fight with less, and I already know how to Shine Spark it. This is a 12-second gain. Yeah, side benefits of beating bot wound with lasers. Having more missiles, super missiles, to spare. I never pull that off, that's great. Though to be fair, I usually have freeze turned off, And I need it turned on specifically for this fight, too, because it's more damage. Alright, alright. Well, we knew we would try to gain time in Fish Tank, but we didn't think it would be this much. There we go. Alright, wait till the fishes collide with the body. 1, 2. Charge. Oh my god, it couldn't have been more perfect. I wasn't ready. Doesn't matter if I wasn't ready, I made my money's worth. It keeps coming from this side. We got him! 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 Oh my god, that might be the fastest I've ever done him? Probably. Yes. That's a golden gold split. Wait, did I not hit the button? I didn't even hit the button yet? Oh, man. Okay, well, I messed up the split itself then, if I didn't get a gold off it. But, dude, that's not even subtle. That's a landslide victory. Do we turn off ice again? We're gonna have to turn it on once we get to Ridley, so no, we do not turn it off here. We're just gonna roll with it. Which means be ready for a lot more double taps. Do not focus. Actually, I have 0 super missiles, so I do need to kill some cacti for super missiles, I suspect. You know what? Real quick. This was not real quick. I meant to do this. Just kill all of them at once and try for a super that way, but whatever. Okay. Don't get greedy. Just because you have a big lead doesn't mean you'll always keep it. Mother Brain and Escape were gold splits on that last PB, so I have to assume I'm losing time on both of them this time. Also, this is definitely not a gold. I'm getting careless because I was so far ahead. Though this is, again, this is my best pace by 23 seconds. This is the best I've ever done to this point. That is convenient. Having the freeze out for this section is actually quite convenient. Messing it up is not. Messing it up is not. I still have to get my jumps off. Nothing works if you don't work it. All the time I gained, I probably just lost here. Well, all the time I gained from one of those 2 splits, I probably gained, but I gained 2 minutes. So, yeah. A passable Death March and a passable Mother Brain are probably still enough to make a new PB here. Like I said in the beginning, I'm not looking to necessarily get gold splits, I just need to do well. Perfection is not required. Good enough, man. Just go. Drop. Careful here. We don't want to just run out. We want to actually get it right. Perfect! Thank you! Can't always get it, but can clutch it out when it counts. Should have switched to power bombs instead of canceling. I always auto-cancel my weapon when I'm done using it. I need to remember to actually employ a little bit of thought. That was a very slow entry speed, but it was good enough to not get wrecked on my way over. Maybe that's the better way to do it. Ooh, great. We're maxed out on power bombs. We have full health, so we don't actually need to stop for an energy recharge either. That's great. I'll take on Ridley with this much. No problem. 2 super missiles. It's pretty low. We have to deal with the pirates with just 2. Be nice to have 5. Is it worth stopping for? Nah. There's 1 spot to refill when I drop after the turbo tunnel. Maybe I go for it. Yeah, I go for it. I'll go for it right here. So instead of coming out close, I come out far, and I do this. And that's very light delay, but it gave me 2 more supers, which might be enough to tilt the balance. Do not heal. Get the jump. Yeah, so my loss to Death March time is all going to be because of all of the failed drops that failed climbs and drops that I had. Getting to Plasma. Basically, the slowdown was not getting to Ridley, it was getting to Plasma Beam. Alright, we do not need to turn on or off anything because we already have ice out. And as bad as the slowdown felt, I thought it was like a 30-40 second loss. It's much, much less. Alright, screen 2, powerbomb the floor, hide. Screen 3, pillars, get a decent running speed. Good. Screen 4, enter while space jumping. No, screen 4 is worst room in the game. Enter while charging. Or just shoot that guy. Enter while space jumping here. Oh my god. If ever I was going to skip energy tank, this would be the time. But I'm not skipping it. Sorry. I am a coward. And I will stick with the familiar. And the familiar is to go for it. So that's what I'll do. Do I need more than 2 power bombs? I don't know, so I'm going to get them. Oh, come on! That's annoying. Well, I got more than 2. Give you that much. Extra 100 HP. Again, it's not about... necessity, it's about uncertainty. Nope. Not well positioned. Gotta try again. Good thing I got those extra power bombs, ain't it? I need one more. That's it. One more. Good. Great. We have exactly enough super missiles, exactly, mind you, to take out a space. No, we don't have enough anymore. Okay. Well. Crud. Hey, we switched fast enough to do it. Oh my god, that was amazing. Did it. Got both. Sweet. Okay. I don't have a good strategy for this room yet. It used to be dip in the pool and run across, but honestly, this preserves all my HP and it does not take too much longer. So if you intend to farm in this room, which I do, then it makes logical sense to save yourself that much more farm time. Enter Ridley at 401 with almost full health. Go aggro 20 shots. Bismillah. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. 9. 10. Not 10. 10. Not 11. 11. 12. 13. 14. Nope. 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 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Game. Did not feel great about that Ridley fight, but it went okay. Keep ice on for sure, because we need Metroids now. One day I'm gonna get that right, and it's gonna look amazing. I'll just skyrocket through this whole room and save a whole 4 seconds. Maybe. Generous assumption. 4-second saving. So, fun fact, I thought that these two both had to be bombed. Turns out only this one has to be bombed, so I've been wasting a power bomb there this whole time. This, on the other hand, does save me 1 hop. Acceptable. Good enough. Plan is to go through the Meridia tube. Still do not have a good strategy for this area, but it tends to work out when I just push through. 20 and 10. I don't really think we need a lot more than that. Yeah, so no need to go to extremes here. Skip the maze, just do that. How's our health? Plenty. Guys, I think we're doing great. I think we're just about through. We're not gonna probably make a gold split here because there was enough of a delay in leaving Ridley's actual room. That was pretty good. But, even without that, I think we'll be okay. Turbo tube through Meridia, skips Hell Room, and skips the climb through the Red Tower. Also, it helps the fact that we're about to step into an open area. No! That's fine. Good. Do we need power bombs anymore? I think we're okay. Pretty sure we don't need any more. Gotta remember to jump next time. I keep forgetting to jump here and getting dropped on the floor. Good enough. Yeah, I'm behind by like 3 seconds. It's not a big deal. Go through the right. Perfect. Stop falling in pits. Man, this thing is such a great shortcut. It's amazing the number of shortcuts I didn't know existed. And did so many runs not knowing they existed until later found out when I'd either watch somebody else or be like, oh wait, that's an option? Ahmed, everything except the obvious. Yeah, I don't need to kill him. In fact, we don't need to do anything now except go straight to gold. We are there. That was beautiful. Chased my own shot till it came there, where I needed it to be. I never realized I could just run instead of jumping there. That's pretty good to know. What's it gonna be? Holy Toledo, we might have just set a gold split. 604. Why did I think I wasn't gonna gold split this? Because it took me a while to get the Ridley pickups. Honestly, a true gold split for me would be to not pick up anything after Ridley. Just go straight into his room, get all your HP back off the energy tank, not get power bombs, missiles, or supers. Because why do I need them, right? I didn't use them to kill Ridley. I got a couple from the grind, and pick up the rest I need from loot pinatas here in Turian, aka Metroids. Alright, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Statue down. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Split. Another gold. I golded on top of a gold. As long as I get Zeb Skip, we're there. And of course, don't get sucked by Metroids, don't die, and all the other things. Don't forget all my ammo. I can afford to be a little wasteful with ammo for these first couple rooms, though. I have quite a few. Okay, we netted 0 there. That's actually a little concerning. I still vote for being wasteful for the next 2 rooms, though. Okay, now I'm going to start getting conservative, because 8 is pretty low for me. I'd like to have 12. Well, it's a good thing I started getting conservative a little sooner, because I did not get a lot there. Well, that's all we get. 12, huh? -1 and -2 for the I door and the super door, respectively. We're going to be doing Turian with 20 and 10. Let's make that 11 and throw basic missiles at the door. At the pink door. And call it even. I'm going to kick myself when it turns out that's... If I lose this game on ammo, I'm going to be really sad. I'm floating in midair because of the crumble monster. That's great. Still left before her. I shouldn't be so nervous about my ammo, but I am truly very nervous about my ammo. Calm down. Yes, I'm nervous enough that I'm gonna do this. Waste the extra 3 seconds, buy myself 1 more super. Alright, gotta get it right, guys. Bismillah. Nope. Yup. Yup. Got it. Got a good Zeb skip. All that practice paid off in spades. Two missiles left. That was some razor-thin margins, man. That was very nearly a huge game loss. But it wasn't a game loss. Gotta get down to 300 plus. Okay, now I can breathe. I've finished the last major barrier. What's left? Depending how good Mother Brain really was, and I don't think the Mother Brain segment was particularly excellent, because I did have a first time miss, but I did also use supers liberally throughout the Metroids, except for the last 2 rooms. I might be pacing a slight advantage here. And if I can... Well, I'm up against my gold split, so probably just very slight. But if I beat my gold split here, sub 103 is currently my pace. Again, I'm up against a gold split mission complete as well, so... But bottom line, sub 104, I think we just made it. And again, all off the backs of that bot wound and dragon fight, that I flipped from just being catastrophically bad to being actually good. And again, the dragon fight I'm pretty sure was a gold split that I just didn't hit the timer correctly on. Tied the Ridley fight, which is good. Yeah, I missed 4 supers again, but nothing can ever be perfect. Come on, finish it. Well, it's not a huge time gain, unfortunately. So yeah, 103, but definitely not 102. Finally remember to actually jump there. Whew. Last big place I could have screwed up. Now it's just small screw-ups available, that's it. Time. I said time. That was excellent. That was superb. That was just absolutely magnificent. I got 14 recorded split runs, or 14 wins recorded with splits apparently, and none of them as good as that one. First place, 103.22. Top 1,000 on the speedrun leaderboard. Guys, finally did it. Let's screenshot this real quick. And save. Oh my god, what a run. What a run, what a run, what a run. Had everything, honestly. And the beauty of it is, it wasn't like this is the god run that can't be beaten. There's still room, without learning new tricks, to actually pull off the tricks I've done before better. Look at this. Look at this. Parody, parody, parody. Oh, you guys can't see it because I'm not clicked in here. Parody, parody, parody. Shoomp takes the lead. And then once it gets that ball, it holds that ball and doesn't let go for the rest of the run. That was truly, truly something else. The mother brain segment had that slight hiccup with a second attempt zeb skip, sure, but what else was wrong there? Nothing, right? Nothing else major. I do feel like it was a little clumsy in the fight itself. There's at least 4 times my beam charge didn't go off, but whatever. The Ridley fight was perfect. I remember I came in with nearly perfect health, actually. I could have cut an energy tank and been okay. Something to think about. Norfair Death March was a big fail. I didn't get to plasma efficiently at all, fell a bunch, so that's 10 seconds comfortably from there. Missed the early attempt at spores badly, or supers badly, so that's 15 seconds. These two together put this sub 103. Sub 103 just from a smooth a smooth trip to Norfair and a effective first attempt mock ball. We'll do it. But these, it just goes to show the power of practicing your bosses. I practiced bot wound, and I studied the fight a little bit better. I saw what I was doing, why it worked and why it didn't work, and then chose a new method that would actually be effective. I'm probably going to keep running the game. Sub 1 hour is still a theoretical goal, but practice, guys. Mission accomplished. Top 1000. My Super Metroid running is officially speedrunner worthy. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next mission. Cheers, have a good day. Thanks for watching.